That's how we're going to start our day.
Hey, Pat, what's going on?
Hey, Steven, I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I was just sitting there thinking, you said that you didn't think Israel was going to do anything. You're wrong again.
I don't believe I said that.
You
but go
did. You
ahead.
did. You did. We got it on
Yeah.
record. Go back and listen to it.
Okay.
I don't think
so
it
you'll
was-
have to play that for me because I think that's one of your made-up news stories, like the guy that from NPR that got fired.
So just one right after another. Israel hit back. The end of the world's coming.
they?
World War
Did
III.
they?
World War
What
III.
did they do? What did they do, Steven?
They hit back. They shot
What is hit
They shot
back
some
mean?
bombs over there and tried to hit the nuclear spots.
They shot some bombs over there. I think they shoot missiles or drop bombs.
They were trying to hit the Joe Biden Memorial nuclear site over
Yeah.
there, probably.
You call them what you want to, man. If they go boom, they're bombs to me, man.
Okay.
You know
How,
what I'm saying?
how bad does it have to get, Pat? That's what I'm wondering. How bad?
How bad does it
How
have
bad
to
does it
get
have to
for
get
what?
until people just wake up, man?
Yeah.
Just like it's morons, dude.
I'm convinced that'll never happen.
I'm with
They
you.
will not wake up.
It's like I think that's the one thing people hate the most is being wrong. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like it's so hard for people sometimes to sit there and be like, all right, I'm done.
Yep.
Like I was wrong. That was stupid of me to vote for this guy. I'm on like maybe
Yep.
I'm not on your side anymore, but this guy's.
Well, now, wasn't they one of the talk show hosts the other night that actually got up and told Biden that, if you don't do something a little different than what you're doing, I'm actually not going to vote for you? I can't remember if somebody mentioned that to me. I hadn't looked it up, but I don't know. I know what you're saying, Packy. I mean,
It's like at what point does when do you?
but it's a
when you gonna
good
change
thing,
your
though.
mind, man?
It's a good thing, man. You ain't never been wrong.
I was wrong one
It's-
time last year, dude.
Getting deep in here.
But you was
Yeah, it is.
You was
Yeah,
wrong
it
about
is.
that, wasn't you?
To answer Packy's question, history's got some great lessons for us.
Mm-hmm.
Educate our listeners.
Wait a
Pat.
minute.
I'm just teasing.
1775, the American Revolution started. That is what it takes, I guess.
In
I guess so, man.
1975.
The Patriots had enough. Lexington, they faced off with the British, and the shot heard round the world was fired later in the day at Concord in Massachusetts.
But here's the thing, though, Pat. We're erasing history, man. We're taking all the statues down. We're taking all the history books out. We're erasing
Yeah.
history. So,
Yeah.
we got to start back over, I guess, with new history.
Well, we got it. Someone's got to keep promulgating the actual history, the real history.
Right. But,
and
if you go
taking
back and look at
statues- taking statues down does not change the history. The history is history. You
I
can't
know it,
change
but,
it.
it's
can't
Not
rewrite it.
necessarily, Pat. What are the two words in the word history? What is divide that out? Put a hyphen in there. What are they?
His story.
His story.
yeah, the one that wins
Okay.
tells the story.
History is lies agreed upon.
Right.
We need some herstory.
That's like the JFK assassination.
Herstory. Yeah, we need herstory.
Wait. Are you
Not like
saying
that
that history are lies?
There's a few things in there that don't add up.
Okay, like what?
JFK assassination.
Okay. It happened.
Well, yeah,
That's
but not the
history.
way they told it happened.
Somebody shot him. That's history.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Right. Okay, but that's not.
So the dispute is who pulled the trigger?
Yeah, and what government agency was involved in that?
Perfect example of this, Pat. The AI thing. Hang on. The AI thing right now. That before they got this huge backlash on it, the AI thing. If you typed in, founding fathers, generate image, and blah blah, all this stuff about the founding fathers, what did it spit out at you? Because of the DEI,
no idea.
because of the DEI and all that stuff. It's told people that the founding fathers were black. I'm not joking. No, that's a serious thing. Because they were trying so hard to make it equitable and all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's the point. It's like if
Yeah.
the winners, whoever's in charge and whoever makes this legislation about AI, that's just one example of what we're talking about.
I mean, let's just
That's
go to
who
I
writes history.
thought that was actually done to prove the risks or the problems with AI.
No, that was OpenAI
that-
doing that.
That was somebody serious doing that.
Pat, this is going on everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, Pat.
okay,
Wake up, man.
Let's do something.
Come on, man.
Take the right pill, man.
Hold on a minute. Let's get a little closer for you, where you can keep up with what's going on with all this. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. You talk about the history is not correct. Let's go back to January 6th. I mean, that's not even close. Let's go a little. How about the election? Biden won. There you go. There's more lies on history. His story.
That's your opinion.
It's not. It's not.
The fact of the matter is, Biden did win, and on January 6th there was a riot.
Okay. Yeah, them little ladies up there with their picnic out on the lawn, man, they were dangerous. I'm telling you, man, they were bad. They were so bad.
I didn't see any little old lady scaling the wall.
Yeah, you didn't until they released the rest. No, you didn't. You didn't see little old ladies scaling the wall.
Yeah.
You seen undercover FBI agents scaling the wall and Black Lives Matter scaling the wall, and you seen that, but you didn't see none of them Trump supporters and bad.
I mean, the perfect example of like how that's crooked right there is how many riots were there? I think there was 574 riots in the summer of 2020 and 0 investigations. Tons of businesses burned, people dead. No investigation.
That was a peaceful protest.
You had Congress members. You had your vice president saying, "Get in their faces," and there doesn't need to be any but he's stopping this unrest. Like we need to keep going and blah blah blah. All this, but that's not.
That's peaceful protesting.
That's peaceful protest, and that's not inciting riots. But
that's
Trump
peaceful
says, "Where's
protest."
it at?
You know what? But what normal person's ever got so mad about something that they've burned down their own house and their own stores?
But
This
this
whole
right
peaceful-
here is inciting a riot.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Nope, you're not allowed to touch it.
Stephen has been completely turned off from touching any buttons.
He won't let me touch
today.
a button.
Nope.
What did you do
I have no
earlier?
idea.
I got my little ruler here, like whack.
I got one. We got to get to a break. Lord of mercy. Tamla, how you been?
I've been good.
Yeah.
You want to go to break?
Yeah, we need to take
All
a break.
right.
We got Bannister Cooper Funeral Home right here that brought you the show today, and they're going to take us away.
All right, Bannister Cooper Funeral Home brings you the show today. You can give us a call at 706-896-2218 or stop by and see us at McDonald's in Hiawassee next to McDonald's.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Georgia District Congressman Andrew Clyde is speaking out against the Biden administration's recent plans to catalog the nation's supply of guns, even those, for example, transferred privately from father to son.
That's the whole point here. They want to create a national gun registry. They want all of those transactions to be documented and to be put in their system to create a registration database. It is unconstitutional.
Clyde calls it the gun show loophole and tells WJRB he is concerned that every private seller will have to become federally licensed at some point. The Clay County Health Department is putting a recent $50,000 grant to good use in the way of protecting infants and at-need families. Director Clarissa Rogers tells WJRB that some of the money went toward the purchase of 95 car seats for specific families. Most of the money, though, is going toward construction of a sleep-safe room that's going to mimic a nursery. Its goal is to help train parents who are in social services programs, and it'll be used to help train local doctors and nurses, too. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office K-9 Epic has been hogging the headlines lately, but the Clay County Pooch is working hard too. The deputy dog named Luca brought in 2 suspected meth dealers this month. Sheriff Mark Buchanan says Luca sniffed out meth in the car of one local couple in Hayesville, and then some more meth carried by a Marble man in a separate traffic stop. For Chris Hawkins, Pat Malone, and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten.
This is Tamala Cooper. A family recently told me that what they love most about our funeral home is that we feel like home and family. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, Kristen Carvajal.
Come by and meet me. Pick up a calendar and let us answer any questions you might have about funerals, pre-need, or cremations. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
We are located next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or give us a call 706-896-2218.
You lay on it. You jump off it. You set sail from it. Your dock makes you happy. And Shores & More in Blairsville wants to make sure it brings you happiness for years. Search Shores & More on the internet to learn about new aluminum construction, boat lifts, jet ski ports, and more. Shores & More makes dock owning even better on Notley, Chatoog, and Blue Ridge. Yes, docks improve value, but they're also a ton of fun. So let's get started with Shores & More on the Murphy Highway.
Meet Sam and Sally, your regular everyday squirrel couple looking to upgrade their nest this spring.
Sam, our current tree is so last season. We need more storage for all these acorns.
Sally, that's why we're turning to Mountain Realty in Hiawassee. They know all the best nests and all the best trees.
Oh yeah, Acorn Equity, here we come.
Visit mountainrealty.com because even squirrels know that the right realtor makes all the difference.
Mountain Realty agents and staff do not claim to actually talk to squirrels. Acorns cannot be used as cash. We are not crazy.
Don't wait around for the ice cream truck. Blazin' Scoops in Hiawassee is scooping and hand dipping all the flavors of delicious Hershey's ice cream. Whether it's a waffle cone, cake cone, hot fudge sundae, banana split, or one of our delicious hot food items, Blazin' Scoops has something to satisfy your sweet tooth and cool you down this summer. Ask us about our event space, available for birthdays and special events. Blazin' Scoops is locally owned and operated in Hiawassee between AT&T and Van Keith Insurance. Blazin' Scoops, Hiawassee's downtown ice cream shop.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
Track and field season is quickly coming to an end, and the Union County High School teams competed at the Mount Yonah Invitational last week. Nomi Nelson had quite the performance. Nomi finished second in the 100-meter and the triple jump. Her performance in the triple jump is officially a new school record. Congratulations to Nomi Nelson, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go, and you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
Fridays on the Dish are presented by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home in Hiawassee. The experts at Bannister Cooper will guide you through the important family conversations when it comes to making end-of-life arrangements for a loved one. Yes, we're Towns County's funeral home, but we're welcome to all. And now, back to the Morning Dish.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good out there. We got Tamla Cooper from Bannister Cooper Funeral Home with us today. Always good to have her in here.
Thanks for having me.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Tell us something good going on.
Something good going on.
How's the are you still doing the DDA thing?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what y'all developing now?
Nope, we're stuck to the same projects. So that's coming along. We're hoping that'll be opened up in August. So we're about to hit our 5-year mark. The DDA being formed in November, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. 5 years of doing this. I was down to the last original on there. So hitting that 5-year mark, I got another year left because they talked me into signing up for 6 years.
They give you like a plaque or something?
I don't know what they're going to give me, but it better be nice. No, I'm just kidding. No, I joke around because I was sick and had just had surgery after. So it was just a few days after that they came and asked me if I would do it. And I literally was like, sure, I'll sign up for the 6-year term.
Wow, 6 years. That's a long time, man.
It's okay.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay.
I reckon the Republican Senate's accusing President Biden and Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer, your guy, ain't he, Pat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like old Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a weird-looking dude, ain't he? How come all the Democrats are just ugly?
As opposed to?
Well, Republicans.
Like Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. I mean, he look all right when he pulls his skin back.
He's normal, isn't he?
Yeah, he pulls his skin back. He'll be all right.
Wow. God. Dang.
Yeah.
We're into how people look now.
Yeah,
right?
we are. Anyway, they're mad at him for allowing.
That's a little biased.
For allowing. I am biased. Can I be biased?
Yeah, you don't have to announce it.
Okay.
It's apparent to everyone.
Well, everybody's biased. There's nobody not biased. I don't care what they say. Are you not biased?
Not me.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Orange man.
Orange man bad.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Let me just stir pack you up a little bit.
Okay, go
Is that
ahead.
a dot?
I
Are
just
you ready? Oh, okay.
I'm not biased.
No, Pat,
Yeah.
but I'm going to tell you, like, with the state of the world right now, with the inflation and the wars and all the stuff that's going on, this is the direct result of a few things, but mainly Orange Man bad.
Yeah.
everybody
But wait a minute, the
focusing
economy
on
is
hating Trump.
doing great according to the White House, and so I don't know what you're complaining about. But anyway, they're saying that they're upset about this, and I don't know what they can do about it. Probably nothing. But they said that they allowed $100 billion to flow to Iran. $100 billion.
Are you shocked?
And these guys, they go and build bombs. I mean, if they sent me $100 million, man, I'd be like buying Lamborghinis.
But the argument against this is like, well, that didn't go into the bomb fund. It's like, well, really, that's the argument behind that.
Money? Who sent the money?
It was funds that we freed up. That was like, what do they call that?
They were
funds
frozen?
you freeze
Yeah,
to keep
frozen
from getting
assets.
blowed up. Yeah.
They were a frozen asset.
That's the
from who?
argument. That's the argument right there. It's like, well, they were frozen. I was like, okay, you don't give the people who were trying to make bombs $100 billion. It doesn't matter if it's
that's
frozen
the thing
or
with
if we
history.
hand
That's
it to
like
them.
frozen assets. They leave out part of the words because it's frozen, and the whole thing is it needs to be frozen or they'll blow our ass up.
Pretty much.
Wow, that was.
Like it really, Pat, like what difference does it make if the money's sitting there? It's like, should we allow them to have it, or should we just hand it to it? Like, what difference does that make? Why? What is it?
I thought you were opposed to being the world's policeman. The world's policeman says we hold their money.
I mean, like it or not, that's where
Wait
we
a
are,
minute.
dude.
I'm okay with policing,
Well,
but
I
it takes.
thought you were opposed to that.
I don't want to
I'm
be
trying
that,
figure
but we
out-
are there now because of where we're at
Well,
and the
you got
problems
people-
we've caused
You
everywhere.
got people want to blow you up, man. You got to police. That is policing your own self there, because these guys are going to blow us up too. I mean,
And we're going to pay them to
look
do
at
it.
9/11. Of course, they
Hey,
stole the
they
plane.
can't launch missiles that reach Israel. How in the hell are they going to reach the United States?
Well, they drove a dang 747 into the Twin Towers. How about that, bud?
Yeah, that was the Iranians. I forgot that part of the story. Not the Saudis, but the Iranians.
Same bunch, man. Same bunch.
Oh,
Birds of a feather flock
That's like,
together.
that's like North and South America are the same bunch. We're the same as Venezuela.
No, we're in South America,
What
Pat.
the hell's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't get your generalizations.
Why not?
Well, because
Well, I know.
they're-
You better let me be in charge. Yeah, we'd be a whole
Okay,
lot
you're in-
safer.
you're
Yeah,
in
let me be in
charge,
charge.
Steven.
That's like,
You're
you know,
in
like
charge.
cops. They say what's it called when they see a bunch of rough-looking folks riding around in the car they ain't supposed to? What's that called? Where there's like,
Profiling.
oh, profiling. I'm for profiling. I think you should profile. I am. You against profiling? Are you?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, well, that's the same thing. So I'm profiling, and I know that them weirdos over there, if they get $100 billion, they're gonna build bombs and blow somebody up.
You just use prettier words than bias. That's all.
Oh well, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
live in
know.
it, and everybody like, oh, we're
You're
safe
ju-
here in
you're
Hiawassee.
You're just saying. That's all. And I'm just saying what other people tell me.
So you don't think we kind of need to police the world to kind of protect ourselves and our?
I think that's a big problem for us. I think our founding fathers warned us about meddling in foreign affairs.
Well,
do commerce, do business with other people, but don't meddle in their affairs.
Okay, so they're Iran or Iraq or I can't. I'm like Alan Jackson. I don't know the difference between Iran and Iraq, but anyway, they're right now almost got them a nuclear bomb. How's that make you feel?
Ambivalent, I guess would be the right word.
See, that's Pat's like theory. If you just ignore it, like the nuclear bomb will just like go away.
What do you
Think positive.
they're gonna drop the nuclear bomb on us?
If they had the chance
Is
to,
that-
abso-stinking-lutely.
Yeah.
Do you really think that's possible?
If they tried to,
No,
yeah. if
don't give me if. Tell me if that's going to happen.
Well, let me ask you this:
I can't
What do you mean
worry
it
about
don't give
things
you
that
if?
might happen. I might walk out on the street and get hit by a bus today.
Okay, let
yeah,
me
so
ask
you're not
you
going to
this.
walk out in traffic blindly. That's
Hold
the
on
point,
a minute.
dude.
Hold on a minute. How big of a nuclear bomb would it take to level Atlanta, or just? I mean, honestly.
The size that we dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
That was not a nuclear. That was a atomic.
So there's a difference between atomic and nuclear.
I believe there is. Yeah, I think the nuclear is a whole lot more powerful. I might be wrong about that. I'm not a rocket scientist, but Puddin is.
No,
Puddin, is there
really,
a difference?
Really? There's a news flash.
He's our rocket surgeon.
So okay,
Yeah.
let's just say we got open borders and we got one of them dudes from Iran that's got a bomb and he's got a big old briefcase and that thing's about big enough to
All right, hang on.
roll
Pause.
up.
Steven's actually kind of right here. So atomic bombs are a kind of nuclear bomb.
I'm kind of right.
Yeah, you are. I mean, they're a kind of nuclear bomb. Atomic bombs are a kind of nuclear bombs that only utilize nuclear fission.
Right.
The other type of nuclear bombs are thermonuclear bombs.
Right.
Also known
Which
as
are
hydrogen,
hydrogen.
bombs, which use the process of nuclear fusion to some degree. I just had that memorized, so I just figured I didn't look that up or anything.
Well, you know what?
Definitely sharing.
I like I said, I ain't rocket science, but I know if something's called atomic and another's called nuclear, there's definitely a difference there somewhere. So anyway, he comes across the border. He comes across the border with a big suitcase with a nuclear bomb in it, and he goes into some place in downtown Atlanta and blows, I don't know how much up, but it would be a lot. I mean, a nuclear bomb, regardless of how big it is. So there you go. That could happen, Pat. You don't think that could happen?
Sure.
Yeah. So that don't bother you.
I think anything you can conjure up could happen.
I don't know why we keep
Well,
arguing.
Pat, then why do we even have any kind of laws? Like, why do we even care about anything? But like, if that's your mindset, like, why do we care about anything? Like, why have any laws or rule of order or anything? What difference does it make? If it's just like, well, anything could happen, what the hell? Just let her rip.
Why? Yeah, we'll be all right. We don't go to Atlanta.
Like,
much
how
anyway.
far do you take that?
Isn't that the position that you espouse, that we should have less government, less laws, and what's wrong with that?
Whoa! I'm for less laws, and I'm for enforcing the laws that needs to be enforced. We ain't doing that either. And I'm for
Okay,
less
and
government,
you're-
a lot less
you're
government.
You're the judge of which laws need to be enforced and which don't.
Well, I think
Yeah.
anybody with common
Like-
sense is.
For instance, murder does, but speeding is okay.
No,
Don't
you know,
enforce
if you're a
that.
super speeder, yeah, I mean, I can get along with that. But I think you
Yeah.
ought to get a ticket for riding in the left-hand lane myself. But and that's not
Yeah.
even
See,
speeding;
there
that's
you go.
slowing. But I think, I think that's worse than people speeding. But
You can
that's
go
just my
120
opinion.
in the left-hand lane, but if you go 40 in the left-hand lane, you're a bad person.
See, I think your speeding ticket should go by your driving skills. Like if you're a bad driver and you're speeding, you ought to get a really big fine. But if you're a good driver and you're speeding, they ought to just give you a warning. Does it make
I
sense?
hope my child is
Who
not
judges
listening.
that, Steve? Who's the ultimate judge of good or bad driving skills?
Well, I don't know. I took a 40-foot camper up the Z Road in Chattanooga. I think I qualify there somewhere. So, of course, the guy behind me pulled up and said, "You're an idiot," but I thought I did
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. Different perspective, whether you're in the front or in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, but yeah, I don't know, but there's a lot of laws out there. We've even got. I think there's still laws on the books where you have to have a candle or something in front of your horse when you're riding at night. I think it's still on the books. I
Oh,
mean,
wow. There
yeah.
are some laws on the
weird
books that are
laws
crazy.
still on the books, and
Yeah.
you can't eat ice cream naked in Gainesville or some stupid
Well,
stuff like that.
that ought to be part of the deal. You don't get to pass a new law until you repeal two old ones.
I'm with you. I mean, honestly, and I
You
just
can't
think,
eat ice cream naked in Gainesville.
yeah, it's crazy. Ain't it?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen
No,
Joe
no,
Biden
no.
in Gainesville.
That's not
Maybe
the law
why.
in Gainesville. You can't transport ice cream in your pocket in Gainesville.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like your back pocket as well? Isn't that some
Yeah,
sort
I
of
think it is.
crazy?
I think
you
it
cannot,
is
yeah.
your hip pocket.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of laws out there. We're just lawed to death. But they got to be up there. They got to do something. At some point, you'd think they'd be like, okay, we got enough. Let's just maintain what we got. Does that make sense?
Well, the plan 1 for 2 is a good plan because they'd have to work at figuring out which 2 they're going to eliminate.
if you actually, I mean, honestly, that's the thing about it. People don't really know, but if you could actually see the people that work in government and what they actually do in government and how much they don't do in government, I think it would be mind blowing to see how many people had a big cushy job that just, I mean,
Just go to the Social Security office or something like
Hey,
that. That'll
hey.
fix you.
yeah.
You want to see a big cushy job, go to any union construction site.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And look at the guys that wander around. They're not doing anything, but they're on the job and getting paid.
You know, that's
and they're
funny.
walkers.
You mentioned that because, you know, they shot a couple of movies around here and I rented some cars and I was around. It's mind blowing to me because they was a van out there that had something in it that they needed to shoot the movie, to finish shooting the movie. And the guy that drove the van wasn't there, went to lunch or his time off or whatever it was, however it was, he wasn't there. And they couldn't walk out there, open the door, which the van was unlocked, get the thing they needed and to continue, because that guy, it was his job, and according to the union, he's the only one that could do that job. And they had to sit there for like an hour and a half and wait for him to get back. And I'm like, this is
the alternative is if anybody had touched that, they would have shut the set down.
Does that make any sense to you at all?
Of course not. That's what I'm saying. You're picking on government workers, and yeah, there are some hangers on and slouches there, but they're all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what? It's time to.
Are we recording this? Because he's now that's the third time he's told me I was right. And are you okay?
Delete that. Delete.
Okay. All right.
But you're talking about like an invasion. That's where this all started. You're talking about an invasion, somebody coming over here with a bomb or trying to do something. I mean, but the difference is a lot of these laws, Pat, like, and you say like, well, that I wouldn't want them to, like, that I think that people shouldn't have certain laws. And I do believe that. But I think that if it's in the Constitution, which it is, Article 9, Section 4, the United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a republican form of government and shall protect each one of them against invasion and on application of the legislature. Blah, blah, blah.
He did that right off the top of his
protecting
head.
against invasion.
It's like an encyclopedia.
That's in the Constitution. So, like, that is a law that, yeah, exactly.
Protecting against invasion.
We are being invaded.
Against something is defensive.
We are being invaded.
How about this? Let's make a law where you can't bring a suitcase over and blow up somebody with a nuclear bomb in America. We need to do that. Let's make a law. That way we ain't got to worry about it.
So would you say we're being invaded, though?
If you did that, they'd bring it in a satchel or in a backpack.
You
said suitcase.
He asked, I mean, honestly, and I'm kind of with Pat on that. Do you think we're being invaded?
No.
So 15 million people coming across. So, like, at what point would it be invaded?
I think we got porous borders, but are we being invaded?
Dude, you are 100% wrong and naive. You are wrong.
100% wrong.
We are being invaded. You're wrong. There's no. This is not an opinion matter. It's not. I feel this way. You're wrong.
I have new adjectives to describe me: wrong and naive.
I mean, there is right and wrong.
How many Chinese come across the border?
Thank you.
I mean, there's thousands.
Look at the pictures, Pat. It's not women and children coming across here, dude. It is military-age Chinese, Mexicans, and Middle Easterners
and it's
that
like
are coming over here.
How hard is it to get out of China? It's
and that is what the administration
we have
is
an
saying.
alliance between the Mexicans, the Chinese, and the Middle Easterners are all going to gang up and destroy us?
I don't know. Let's see.
I
The
don't
people
think
who
it's the
hate us
Mexicans anymore. I don't think it's the Mexicans anymore. I really don't. I feel like it's the Chinese.
They're not coming here because they hate us. They're coming here because it's a better life.
Oh, yeah.
Pat.
They're bringing their families, too, to make a better life.
I
for
will
their
say
families,
there's a
right?
few of them probably like that.
There are.
I'd say there's a few of them, and we've had a lot of Mexicans come across illegal, and they're working hard and all that good stuff. I don't feel like it's the Mexicans. I feel like, and that's what everybody thinks, because they come across the Mexican border. Most of them are not Mexicans at this point. It's been coming across for the years. It's Iranis, Chinese, all these.
And I think if they're illegal, they should round them up and send them home. That's what they should
Absolutely.
do, because there are people here. I know a lot of people here who have been trying to come here legally, have spent a lot of money, and are doing everything the right way, and they're trying their best to become upstanding citizens who are not a burden on society, and they work really, really hard, and they've spent a lot of money to do it, and they've been trying it for 10, 15 plus years, and they can't do it. And you just walk over here, they give you a dang cell phone, dude, and they put you up in a hotel.
And I know people
Round
that
them up
have
and send
come
them
over
home.
here, done it legally, went through all the process, and it's a long, drawn-out process, and they're upset because all these folks are coming in the way they're doing. Yep, but they come over here to be. They come over here to be
most
Americans.
would agree with what you just said. Both of you.
They come over here to be Americans, not kill Americans. You see the difference
If
in
you're
that?
walking over here with a Venezuelan flag, waving your flag in a caravan,
Saying
they
death
should-
to America.
They should turn you around and say the other way. But if you want to come over here legally, I mean, and if you don't like it, then change the law. But we have a law for a reason, and that's, Congress has the ability to make laws regarding
Enforce
immigration.
the law.
Well, all right, we got to get to another break, folks. We're about over time here, but we want to thank Bannister Cooper Funeral Home because we have got her with us today. She's smiling, grinning from ear to ear.
I don't know. Y'all are a show to watch for sure.
We're here live.
I know.
You're part of this, dude.
I get to see it every Friday. It's great.
Did you hear what Packy and Tamla said?
Yeah, that is exactly right. All right, today's show is brought to you by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. We can get you prearranged so that the burden is not left on your family. We are next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or you can give us a call at 706-896-2218. This is Tamala Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I left my husband and staff unattended for a few hours, only to find out I have been given a nickname, which happens to be a rodent. In our line of work, you have to maintain a sense of humor, but I think these guys took it a little far this time. Come by and give them a hard time with me, and while you're there, let's go ahead and get your wishes in writing. Pre-planning your wishes doesn't have to be somber. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
Dick Mills, he knows farming. He owns 7M Family Farms in Blairsville, and he's descended from a long line of farmers. And he still does it the old-fashioned, healthy way. That's the non-GMO fruits and vegetables way. He invites you to come out and take a tour and see their naturally grown open field farming, greenhouse, and hydroponic operation. You can purchase produce in the farm store or make a reservation for a delicious dinner at the cafe at 7M. You'll fall in love with 7M Family Farms. See their website, the number 7mfamilyfarms.com.
When it comes to metalwork in Hayesville, trust TB Fabrications. Our professional welders are your solution for gates, handrails, boat dock repairs, and even pontoon repair. With over a decade of welding experience, we're your reliable choice whether we come to you or you visit our shop. That's right, we are completely mobile and ready to come to your location to make welding repairs to structures, handrails, heavy equipment, gates, you name it. Search TB Fabrications on Facebook or call us at 706-897-8930 today.
Shop local at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. The Eller & Owens family knows you have a dream for your home and for the generations that gather. We are 4 generations, serving our clients with integrity and exceptional service. Shop to make your vision for your home come to life and let us help. You'll find personal service, countless custom options, and unique looks. Buy more, save more every day with Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Furniture for your life, for your generations.
No matter what the season, Ivy Log Meat Processing in Blairsville is now ready to serve our fellow hunters and farmers in the North Georgia and Tri-State area. Come by Ivy Log for the best beef ribeyes, Wagyu, pork chops, and sausage, along with in-house homemade bacon. 706-745-0011 or visit ivylogmeatprocessing.com. Ivy Log Meat Processing on Facebook, too. 6310 Murphy Highway in Blairsville.
Boundary Waters Resort and Marina on Lake Chatuge is the #1 JC Tri-Tune dealer in the country, specializing in luxury performance Tri-Tunes with reliable Suzuki outboard power. As the exclusive dealer for JC Tri-Tune in the Lake Chatuge area, our professional sales and service team will get you out on the water in style. For the best selection and pricing on new and used JC Tri-Tunes in the North Georgia mountains, visit Boundary Waters Resort and Marina at bwboating.com or call 706-896-2530.
Pre-planning for your burial or cremation wishes doesn't have to be a downer. Drop into Bannister Cooper Funeral Home for a relaxed and comforting conversation with their team. Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, next to the McDonald's in Hiawassee. We love drop-ins.
All righty, folks. We're back with you here on this wet Friday. Hope everybody's doing good. We got some comments up there, Puddin'. Can you read them big words?
I can. Nancy Chastain Woodard says January 6th was a riot at our U.S. Capitol. And Trump incited the whole thing.
Orange man bad. Orange man bad.
This is Harry, I believe.
That is Harry, probably.
Emery Alexander says one of the few things that the federal government is actually constitutionally required to do is to provide for the common defense. We have enemies, and we must be proactive about our defense.
Amen. Argue that, Pat Malone.
I don't disagree with that.
I don't know. They had this guy on the other day that from the Soviet Union, and he says, as someone who grew up in the Soviet Union, Soviet-Russian Union, or as a Soviet or whatever it is, don't let America turn into a godless nation. Don't let America turn into a godless nation. I think that's the way we're headed right now, to be honest with you. That's just my personal opinion, but I think we're turning away from God. I think if we went back, and I keep saying that, kind of go by what the good Lord told us to do, we wouldn't have all these problems we're having right now. What do you think, Pat? You think we would?
Which God?
the what?
Which God?
That's not.
I mean,
that's not what they meant,
there
Pat.
Are people.
That
there
is
are
so
people. I know
incorrect.
exactly what they meant, Packy.
What did they mean, Pat?
What do they mean, Pat?
There are people all over the world that believe in different gods.
That's not what they were talking
Not
about.
America,
Actually,
though.
read,
We were founded on Jesus Christ, that God, that one. Yeah, I think America was founded on that one. Were they not?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go
Okay.
with the God, not their
So
God.
should we enforce that on everybody in the world?
I think if America would go back to that, I think America would be.
But you're not answering my
the
question.
separation
Should
clause
we-
had nothing to
should
do
we-
with eliminating morality or any of that.
Hey, wait,
It
you're not
didn't.
answering my question.
Okay.
Should we enforce Jesus Christ as the only God on everybody in the world?
Our laws should, yes, our laws should reflect the morality of Christianity. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. And
in
that's
America.
the founding fathers did do that.
And we should send some witnesses over to them, try to get them.
They didn't
Yeah,
say
not
that
go to
everybody
hell.
has to be a Presbyterian or anything like
Right.
that. That's not what they meant. They were not saying.
We're not talking about the separation of church and state.
What are we talking about then, Pat?
We're talking about Stephen's comment about getting God back and
No,
and
that's
our
absolutely
need
what
to
we're talking about.
defend.
That's what you
So
said.
we
Which
must-
God?
We must have to convert everyone in the world to believe in Jesus Christ.
Let me ask you this: what if we did convert everybody in the world to believe to Jesus Christ?
Aren't that's what you're
What
called
would,
to
what
do,
would,
Pat?
what would it be now? Where would we be at right
we'd
now?
have all kinds of splinter groups because that's what Christianity has.
Boy, I tell you what. Oh,
Well,
man.
what do you?
Hang on, we got a
what-
caller.
you
We got a
tell me
caller.
What? Why do we have Catholics and Baptists and Lutherans and Presbyterians and Methodists and on and on?
You know, I thought the same thing. Looked like it's wrote there in black and white for everybody to read it. I guess everybody reads different. Why does people vote for Biden? I have no idea.
Who
We
you
got
got,
a
Lee?
caller. Who we got?
We got Bob this morning.
Hey, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. The sun is shining over here in Ivy Log. I'm fixing to go out and get my morning walk in, but I wanted to give you a shout. You wasn't there last Friday.
Yeah. What I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. Everything's good.
Okay.
The other day you was talking about Pat. He's never been to a revival.
Right.
You need to get a hold of your buddy, Brother Paul.
Right.
Paul Thorne.
Oh, there you go.
That perked right up. I went to one of his shows.
Yeah.
And that's about as close as you can get to a revival, man, without going to church. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, Paul Thorne, man, if you get a chance to go see Paul, you need to go. He is the most underrated and probably the best entertainer out there in my book. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like the show, man, because you got a good music background. You got a lot of good guys that come on there. I mean, the politics thing's okay, too. I kind of get a chuckle out of that, you and Pat going back and forth, but I like your music stuff there, too. So I just want to give you a shout-out, man. You do a good job.
All right, man, we appreciate it. I'll get Paul back on. I'll see if we can get him back out of the bed early enough to call in here another day or two.
All right, man, you take care. Have a good day.
All right, be good. There's a little breath of fresh air. Mission Temple fireworks.
Someone that likes Stephen.
Ah, finally.
Stephen, are you screening those calls again?
Yeah, I think he is. Hey, I'm going to tell you something, man. I feel for Biden, man. I really do. My heart goes out to him because, he had his uncle was in the military, and I appreciate his service, and I'm not saying anything bad about that. But dadgummit, he got to eat by a cannibal. That's terrible. That's just awful.
Did you see the media try to cover that one up?
They tried to cover it up. I mean, yeah, that's just sad that it's.
They're saying that Biden misspoke. He didn't lie. He misspoke.
Oh, is that what? Are you trying to say that it is what?
Because the military records have no indication that there were cannibals involved in the disappearance of his uncle.
Well, his uncle actually crashed in the ocean somewhere, and they swam out there and got him. I think. Yeah, I think they swam
Did
up
they?
there and got him. Because
Yeah.
if he floats in the ocean for 2 or 3 days, so he gets that salt water absorbs into
were-
the meat, and you don't have to salt it. It's better.
They were on one of those fish diets, huh? They were pescatarians or whatever. What is it
That's
called when
crazy.
people only
ain't
eat
it?
fish?
It's your president, not mine. Got to eat by cannibal.
Tastes like
It's
chicken.
our president's because people voted for him.
Yeah. No, it's not ours. You claim him if you want to. You ain't got to worry about that, though, Pat. There ain't no cannibal eat you. You're too tough. Yeah, you feel like trying to eat a car tire or something.
I think that was a left-handed compliment. I never considered myself tough.
Oh, Puddin', though, he's all plump.
He's good eating over there,
Oh,
man.
Puddin' be good eating right there.
I got you. I got you.
Look at that ham on him, son. I tell you. Oh, this just never ends, though. I mean, this Biden just never ends. It just never ends. And I don't know if y'all seen the.
What does that say about our country?
It says we need to get back to God. That's what it says. They're having a hard time with the jury selection up there. Did you?
Wait a minute.
Whoa!
Biden,
Did you?
Biden's a Catholic.
He,
Biden's a
No,
Christian.
he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
yes,
not.
he is.
No,
he's
he's
one
not.
of you. He's one of you.
He says he is.
Well, he's one of you. He's not a Baptist.
Says he is.
Yeah. He also said his uncle got eaten by a cannibal, and he went across that bridge on train every morning that fell off. So, hey, did you see the picture of jury number 6? I reckon they can't find enough jurors. They're all biased against Trump, and they can't find enough jurors to prosecute him. That's what they're trying to get.
Weird.
And then
That's so weird.
Jury number 6 has been selected, and I'm gonna tell you, looks a lot like Hillary Clinton with a mustache and a beard painted on her with some sunglasses to me. So
I was going to mention that, Stephen. Stop sending me that crap, will you?
All right, hang on. If you're going to say that, though, I got to go back to one thing. If Joe Biden's a Catholic, I got to throw out there that Jeffrey Dahmer was a Baptist. Okay.
I can't convince me of that because he eat people,
That's what he
not
said.
chicken.
But they said they taste like chicken. That's what it said. That's what...
Okay, well then he probably might have been.
No, he
might
said
have been a
pork.
Baptist.
He said they taste like pork.
Yeah. Did he say it tastes like pork?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he was a Catholic down deep inside. He
Yeah.
might have claimed to be that.
No, man, that'd be like 5-bean soup or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Casserole.
Yeah. Might have been a Jew.
Maybe.
Yeah. Might have been a Jew. How do you know? But anyway, I guess we got what we giving away. We're about that time, ain't we?
Guess it is. Let's take
We
a
got
break.
another break coming up.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
like
do
to
one
give
more break.
something away. What are we gonna give away?
Well, let's see. We might have some tickets for a show that's coming up at what is that band? That's
Oh, we
gonna-
got 38 special
38
tickets
special.
for something.
What do you know?
Yep.
I know you didn't want me to give those away, and you wanted to use them for yourself, but
Yeah, 38 special tickets. Y'all, it's not 38 special tickets. It's actually 38 special tickets. So you know, I got mixed up a little bit yesterday.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, I forgot to shout out Logan Turnpike Mill yesterday. We appreciate them. Definitely appreciate them. And we got some stuff we've been giving away from Logan Turnpike Mill, but it'd be a good day to go over and grab some stuff at their place.
absolutely.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. And half for the week. At least Saturday morning, get up and get you some grits. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
man. So anyway, we want to do that. But big shout out to them because we do appreciate them, love them. And
We got a couple new businesses that have just signed up with us. Keen Creations is another one right there next to Logan Turnpike Mill. We have that whole little corner, hole in the wall.
Keen
Logan
Creations, what do they do?
Keen. They have all kinds of cool, like repurposed gifts and home
Right.
decor. Really some cool stuff right there in Blairsville. But let's give away some 38 special tickets. Pat, pull up a trivia question while we go on a break, and everybody get ready. Have this number saved in your phone, ready to call 706-379-9770.
yeah, get us a Paul Thorne question. Let's see
Yeah,
how
that's
many
a
Paul
popular-
Thorne
Isn't that
fans.
38 special question.
Oh, you know what? You just argue with a fence post.
We already got a caller, but they don't
know.
even know a trivia question
All
yet.
right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Take us away.
Today's show is brought to you by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. We'd like to get you signed up for pre-arrangements to take that burden off of your family. We are next to the McDonald's in Hiawassee, or you can give us a call at 706-896-2218.
This is Marvin Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I'm here with our office manager, Cassandra Bannister. Cassandra, Ken just called you Little Bit, and it made me think about all of our friends' nicknames. Red, Piglet, Speed, Smiley, Tank, Peanut, Spud, Oompa, Dink, and Stretch. I think Tamala and I need nicknames. I once called Tamala Chinchilla.
Marvin Cooper, Tamala is going to kill you. I can't believe you just said that on the radio. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home since 1934.
Our mountain roads are busier than ever, which has led to more accidents. Unfortunately, insurance companies are not in the business of being fair. They're in the business of making money. I'm Daniel Duello, and I know because I used to train insurance adjusters on exactly how to do this. Now the Duello Law Firm in North Georgia works to ensure that you're treated fairly. For a free consultation, find us at duellolaw.com. That's DUELLO law.com.
I checked my tires with a penny and I see all of Lincoln's head. And what's up with all of these wires sticking out of the tread? I took a little trip down to Old Blairsville, high up on the hill. Too high, country, tire and wheel. Don't let them deflate on the interstate. Call 706-835-1488. High Country Tire is located right up the hill from the post office in Blairsville. They're high on quality and service, but low on prices.
Rolling down the road with Jackie Jones Auto.
Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hayesville has received more than 50 slightly damaged vehicles, and you can save thousands right now. Jeep Wranglers, Jeep Grand Cherokees, Ram 1500s, and Dodge Chargers. Michigan storm damage means big savings for you. Most of them with just barely noticeable body damage. So drop by Jackie Jones Chrysler across from Hayesville McDonald's and let's make a deal. You will save thousands.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia, Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. We're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team at 828-557-9139. 828-557-9139.
Those pesky mosquitoes bothering you again? Well, let the experts at American Pest Control help. Their No Mosquito program can help protect you and allow you to enjoy your yard again. Call American Pest Control and take back your yard this spring. In fact, trust the experts at American Pest Control to provide you with excellent pest management all year long. Call to schedule your free inspection and protect your biggest investment, your home. That's American Pest Control, 706-782-4113.
Fridays on the Dish are presented by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home in Hiawassee. The experts at Bannister Cooper will guide you through the important family conversations when it comes to making end-of-life arrangements for a loved one. Yes, we're Towns County's funeral home, but we're welcome to all. And now, back to the Morning Dish.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. Have we got a question?
We have a question.
All right, the number is 706-379-9770, and we are giving away 38 special tickets. Now, this is 2 tickets for 38 they're not 38 special tickets, they're 38 special tickets. All right, what's the question?
The question is, what Leonard Skinner song inspired the band's name, 38 Special?
Ooh, I know that.
Yeah, we all know that. That ought to be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What 38 special song was inspired by Leonard Skinner's song? Give us a call. Phone's ringing.
That wasn't the question, Stephen.
Let us know.
What was the band's name? 38 Special.
Well, that's what I meant. Everybody knew what.
Inspired by what Leonard Skinner song?
All right, Puddin', who we got?
Oh, we have Tim this morning.
Hey, Tim, what you doing? Tim the Tool Man?
Yeah, just heading to work again.
There you go, man. Are you a 38 Special fan?
Actually, I am.
Are you a Leonard Skinner fan?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
How about Molly Hatchet? You like Molly Hatchet?
I do.
Oh,
what about Led Zeppelin?
Seen them all.
Ain't nobody likes Led Zeppelin. It's the biggest cover
We're just
band
asking
ever.
bands. I don't know. I just figured I'd join in, man. Hey, we got a lot of people calling for this. What's the answer, Tim?
Saturday Night Special.
You're right, Tim.
Yep. Puddin' thought it was that smell. I don't know how you come up with that, but anyway.
Tim, by the way, how else was Leonard Skinner and 38 Special connected?
Brother, Johnny Van Zant.
Dang, you're good, buddy.
Yeah.
Johnny
You are
Van Zant,
good.
all three. Yeah.
You got the bonus, right?
There you go, the bonus round.
round.
All right, we got you. How do you do? You take her name and call in?
You got all his information
No,
there.
Tim, can we get your last name?
It's Wilson. I've called several times.
Tim Wilson from the TV series, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
But Tim, do you know the drill? We got your name down. We're going to send it up there to the fairgrounds, and the show's on the 27th. I hope you have a great time.
Sounds great. Thanks so much.
Are you going to take Steven with you? Or?
I'll go.
I might have to
There you
give him a
go.
call.
All right, that'll work. All right, man, you
All
take
right.
care.
Thank you.
All righty. We're Tamla and
make
them at
friends,
the
dude.
Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. They're giving away a $100 gift certificate for the best bear cub selfie. So what you do is you go out in the woods, you find a bear cub, you get a selfie with it, bring it up there to them, and enter it into the. Is that right? Is that the way it goes?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
This ought to be interesting.
This should be fun. Should be real fun.
Can we do some Bannister gift certificates? That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I don't. Y'all's definition of fun and mine is totally different.
I mean, like a casket or something. Man, you got like an old casket nobody wants up there or something.
Yeah, maybe 10% off or something.
10% off.
Gently
Nice.
used.
Gently used. Yeah, definitely.
So if you
No,
did,
you
if you
can't
did
do any of
10%
that.
off, you'd be like, don't go 6 foot, just go 5. This is a cheap barrel here. Just
This
go
is
5.
discounted.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Just haul
no.
him out there in that pickup truck. He can't afford the dang. Can we do that though? If I couldn't afford to, I'm just trying to save a little money.
Just trying to save a little money.
Just throw him in a pickup truck.
Now we really do have people that we've like done in the back of their pickup truck, or recently we had a guy that was on the back of a Peterbilt truck. So yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we do like to do those special things for the person's personality.
Yeah.
So.
I reckon we had and I can't find it. I've been trying to talking about that. We actually had a lady that took a dead, deceased man to the bank to try to withdraw money from his account.
She was inspired by Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, man. I think it gave one when she was trying to get him to sign the withdrawal ticket, you know what I'm saying?
Sweet heavens. You know what? People do some crazy stuff. So I just heard from Marvin that we have chairs. So next week, they're like the sporting chairs that you know, the bag, you take them.
Yeah, the
wherever,
bag
camping
chairs.
Whatever they're called. Is it camping chair
We
or
all know
sporting
about
chair?
the bags
I'm
up
so
there.
done with you. I'm so done with you. Gosh.
So if you'd like to
Goodness.
have a gently used bag.
Chair.
Chair.
So if you come in, let's say between now and January 1, and you sign up prepaid for funeral services, whether that's a burial or cremation, we are going to give you a chair.
Now, if I want to do that.
If you call now.
If you call
For the low
now.
price,
For the low price.
We'll include this
Oh,
fancy
wait,
chair.
there's more.
I think I have. That really is how I've sounded.
But that's not all.
I
We'll
think,
include the magnifying glass.
there's more. Oh, for $19.95. No.
To
we have
participate in this, do you have to have
umbrellas.
somebody dead? I mean, you
No,
know.
no. This is where you pre-sign up for insurance to cover
okay.
when you do pass away, so that your sweet poor children don't have to.
All right, folks. You heard it right there, live right here
This is
on
the
the
best
Morning
advertising you could ever get.
Yeah.
Horrible.
All right, Pat. Man, you have a good weekend.
I'm going to try, Stephen.
There
I'll
you-
miss you.
I'll miss you, too. I might call you on Saturday night and check on you.
Oh, please don't. I don't
Don't
miss you that
answer.
bad.
Folks, we'll be back next week, bright and early, see what's going on. I'll see if I can get Paul Thorne back with us, and I know we got Gary Chapman on Wednesday, and so that's always fun. What else?
Thanks to Georgia Mountain Grading. And also, guys, make sure to tune in next week. More 38 special tickets to give away.
Yeah, with all this rain going on, you better call Georgia Mountain Grading when you're driving.